more than one way to do everything. So we're going to go over a second way of creating that simple truck icon. Because many people are uncomfortable drawing shapes using the pen tool, I'm going to use some basic shape tools, rectangles, ellipses, and also the polygon tool. So we're going to start with the rectangle tool. We're going to zoom in on the guide I've already drawn. I'm just going to draw the shapes that make up that truck. Most of them are rectangles. This should go very quickly. Now some of the shapes are not rectangles, as you can see this triangle right here. So we're going to go to the polygon tool. Any shape that has something different than 4 sides, or one side I guess with an ellipse, you're going to use the polygon tool. So we're going to click. If yours does not draw a triangle automatically while you're holding it down with your mouse, you're going to go to your keyboard and hit the up down arrows or the up arrows to decrease how many sides your shape has until it has a triangle. Now to make your triangle straight when you draw it, rather than trying to eyeball it, hold shift on your keyboard and it will lock in the triangle being straight. Next, we're going to go to the selection tool. We're going to hover over the corner until it becomes the rotation icon. Then start to rotate it. And then hold, again, you can hold shift. Shift will lock in that you rotate it 270 degrees exactly. That way, again, you don't have to eyeball it. If you find that you're having trouble getting things to line up, then go to your view and make sure that your smart guides are turned on. If smart guides are not turned on, you're going to have to try to get everything lined up yourself. But smart guides will want to pull your shapes to line up. When you get close, it'll just pull it to snap to that line. So now the next thing we're going to go over is how to round a corner. Now this shape right here needs this corner rounded, so I could grab this and start to round the corners. But as you notice, when I round this corner enough here, it's also rounding this corner down here too much. So I'm going to hold Command and Z, back up by holding Command and hitting Z. I'm going to take the direct selection tool so I can just select part of a shape and only select the one corner I want to round and then round that corner. You can also, with the direct selection tool, select 2 corners and just round 2 corners at a time, or 3 corners. But the direct selection tool allows you to select just one part of a shape, and then you can round it or edit that part of the shape the way you want it to be edited. So I've got my basic shape of the truck drawn. Make sure it's all the same color. So I'm going to start off by just making sure that it's all a dark color. I'm going to get rid of these strokes so that it all looks connected. And then I'm going to draw the circle for the wheels. I'm going to get the ellipse. Like the triangle, when I hold shift and draw an ellipse, it makes it a perfect circle. If I did not hold shift, I would have to eyeball it to make it a circle. Smart guides might help a little bit, but holding shift is the fastest and easiest way to make sure it's a circle. When it's the right size and approximately in the right position, I'm going to add a stroke to this shape. I'm going to add a white stroke to it and make that stroke very thick. So there's a gap between the wheels, but I only really want the gap to affect the outside of the stroke, not the inside. So I'm going to click on the word stroke here in my properties panel and align the stroke to the outside of the shape instead of being aligned to the center of the shape. If I align to the center of the line, you can see part of it's on the inside, part of it's on the outside. All of it's on the inside, and here, all of it's on the outside, and that's what I want for my wheel. I could redraw another circle, and it will have the settings that I've already set. Or if I want the wheels to be the exact same size, I can select the first one, Command C to copy it, Command V to paste it, and move it into the right position.